Welcome everyone to Vero Beach, Florida. It is the Vero Beach Open. It is the pro stop that we've been waiting for all year. We've had about 6 weeks off, and here we are. Very much looking forward to this last match of the evening. It is Mejia Herrera, the 1 seeds, against Rajsich and Lots. Herrera on the left side, Mejia on the right, up front, in the back, Rajsich on the left, Lots on the right. My name's Tim Baghurst, joined for this match by Commissioner TJ Bamba. TJ, thanks for joining me. Should be a fun one, I think.
I think so, and what a great match to end the night. Busy day today.
Indeed. An excellent start for Mejia. She's been bouncing around all day waiting to play because she gets a bye in singles to tomorrow. And I think we'll see her make a statement tonight. Rhonda Rajsich says, hold on, not so fast. Talk a little bit about me.
Well, this is an interesting pair-up because these two have played. Rajsich and Lots have played together in the past, and they've actually had quite a bit of success. And, you know, partners switch for a while, and all of a sudden they're back again. So I think that's a good pairing.
But it's a different matchup to the one they had earlier. It is the 1 seeds. It's Herrera Mejia, who haven't dominated doubles. They're normally the 2 seed. But Longoria Salas aren't able to make it as a pair, and that places them as the 1 seed. Rajsich and Lots got here courtesy of a win against Rico and Enriquez. Fairly comfortably, it might be said. So now these teams looking for a place in the semifinals. Excellent cover from Herrera. A flick of the wrist and a point. Two serving 1. Wow, soft, silky backhand pinch winner.
Soft, silky, huh?
I mean,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Another point. Lots has excellent retrieval ability. Doesn't necessarily have the power of the other 3 on court. And Rajsich is the one who's going to have to make plays. And I think maybe she feels it in this match.
Yes, and the last time I watched her, I just feel like she has a tendency to play a little deep in doubles. So she's going to have to step up because both Alexander Herrera and Monte Mejia pinch the ball so accurately.
Well, Sergio Morales predicts a 15-8, 15-7 win for Herrera Mejia. We'll see. Not if Rajsich can hit shots like that. Perfect reverse pinch winner on the backhand. If you're just joining us, a reminder that we prefer YouTube as the place to watch. 1080 60p. Both of these players don't like the no encroachment call as they walk to the back. We can stream in a higher definition on YouTube than Facebook.
It's a second serve, 3 wall.
Clean hitting from Mejia, hitting low. She usually hits several inches high and is a patient passer, but that was aggressive.
Rajsich puts that ball down for a side out. 2 serving 6.
That's clean hitting from Rajsich. You know, Rajsich was a world champion, was the world #1, was the U.S. Open champion multiple times. She still has it, even in her 40s.
But she was a champion in singles. Doubles, as we know, is such a different strategy, different mentality. And sometimes the best singles players are not the best doubles players. So
Excellent point. That time Rajsich goes for too much. More skips in this game than I saw in her first match. Maybe feels the pressure to be the shot maker.
yeah, and conversely, I mean, you have a team like Herrera and Mejia. They have a U.S. Open championship under their belt. Former junior doubles champions. They have a lot of experience playing together. They're very good friends. They have a lot of trust here, and they work really well together. So they are the #1 seed for a reason, and they will be tough to beat.
Skip from Lots. 7 serving 4. I mean, you can see Mejia and Herrera, they want to get on with this. It's late in the evening. They want to get back to the hotel ready for a long day tomorrow, and it will be a long day. We'll talk about that during a timeout. A mini timeout right now.
So players get 10 seconds from the time that the referee calls the score to either serve the ball or be ready to receive the ball. No more, no less. And then they can actually get a technical delay of game if they take longer than that.
9-4. Another skip from Lots. And 2 bounces. Make that 10.
But, as I was saying before, that was really good coverage from Rhonda Rajsich. She stepped way up front and didn't get caught back here in dead space back here and deep in the court. So, good job to her.
But right now, it's all Team Mexico. 11-4. 11-4.
And we have our first timeout.
So timeout does allow us to talk a little bit about what's coming up tomorrow. We start at 10 a.m. here in Vero Beach. That's Eastern time. Matches coming up for you at 10 a.m. are Mejia Barrios, Lawrence Mendez. At 11, Vargas Rodriguez, Sotomayor Mejia. At 12, Parilla Daza, Meneses Herrera. And at 1, Rajsich Laime, Scott, and Longoria. We then go into the quarterfinals later in the evenings, well, afternoons, starting at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. before rounding out the evening with our semifinals of doubles. We know that the winner of this will be taking on Scott and Lawrence. On the other bracket, Vargas Mendez will be taking on Rodriguez and Longoria.
Oh, we lost our referee for a second. Oh, there she is. Referee timeout.
Right. She's getting a larger coin to stop play. I don't know why we're replaying, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was definitely a hold up there. Unforced error by Rajsich.
Too many in this first game. Forcing the issue perhaps a little too much. Snap of the wrist from Herrera, clean down the line.
Just makes it look easy.
She does. Her technique is outstanding.
Yes. Oh.
No, Mejia didn't get there.
Even Mejia stopped play.
Yeah.
She knew she didn't get it. Tough for the referee to see everything, especially when the ball's in front of the player. Lots going for a big wraparound serve, but long serve. So fault and second serve.
Serving 4.
Oh, you don't see that too often.
No, we've seen Herrera play really well over this season in particular.
Yes.
And I don't think there's any reason why she can't be world #1. For me, it's a question of how much she wants it.
14-4. I think we're still good. I think the mic upstairs ran out of batteries. Yeah, I can still hear you.
Nice pinch into that side wall by Lotz.
Not yet. Game point saved. We saw this happen in our earlier match with Longoria and Rodriguez, where they had game point. Didn't win the game point, and then ended up winning it 15-14 after 8 points in a row from Munoz Sotomayor. Can happen. Herrera, clean winner down the line, ready for that.
Yep. Just a different strategy. You hit shots and doubles that you couldn't get away with in singles, but they work and they're strategic.
Well, we're waiting for a call. It was a late call. We are getting a replay.
That was very honest. The referee said, I call a replay because you asked for it.
Yep. And Rajsich now regrets asking for it.
Yes.
Excellent reach from Mejia. And Herrera puts it down. They think it's a skip. Oh.
I couldn't see it. I could hear it, but I couldn't see it.
Big smile from Herrera. I think she thinks she got it. Doesn't matter what we think. Referee says skip. Rajsich earns a point.
Another replay hinder. 4 people in the middle of a court like that gets a little tangled up. You are going to see a few more replays in doubles than you do singles. Everybody's vying for that center court position.
Skip lots.
Yeah, I skip by lots, but I will say lots I feel like is a very good doubles player.
Because she doesn't skip that often.
Right.
She hits lines. She's a classic racquetball player. Wow, what an effort from Rajsich.
Oh,
And then skips it
skip.
all the way over on the left side to hit that forehand.
Yeah.
14-5. Well, that should be game.
I thought it should be a replay, right?
No, it
No?
hit lots.
Oh, okay.
Rhonda Rajsich's
I
ball hit
see.
lots, so ball didn't make the front wall, hit her partner. That's first game, 15-4. We're going to take a break. Players have 2 minutes. We'll come back for game number 2. Back, everybody. Tim Baggers joining you. And we're back, everybody. Tim Baggers joining you with Commissioner TJ Bamba. TJ, one of the interesting things that happened over the last couple months was the International Racquetball Federation changed their rules, and the LPRT have been following IRF rules. IRF changed to games to 5 best of 5 games, win by 1, except the final game, which is win by 2. Given that they've changed their rules, will the LPRT be changing its rules?
Well, at this point, the LPRT is not making any changes. Number one, because we are right in the middle of our season. This is the first event of our second half. And the other thing is it's a big difference in scoring. We actually changed to be more uniform. We used to play best out of 5 games, and we changed just for uniformity for the players who play both internationally
Right.
and on the Pro Tour, so that we would be similar to the IRF. And now, with such a drastic change, we're going to watch. We're going to wait and see how the IRF competitions go. We're going to see how the format plays out, because I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I
Right.
don't think anybody has
No.
seen it or played it at this point. So at this point, no changes for us. What do you think about the the change.
Way to put me in controversy.
I didn't warn you that I was going to ask that, did I?
I would have liked to have seen a little bit more research and testing before such a wholesale change was made. But the change has been made. So like you said, let's see if it works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I think that we will see rally scoring sticking around because it makes it more attractive to a TV audience. Let me rephrase. To a TV production, because you can much better anticipate how long a match will be.
Can you? Really?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
because it's a finite number of points.
But you still have the possibility of a match going to 5 games, which makes a match longer, or being over quickly.
Agreed.
It's a little
Agreed.
lopsided.
But there's a finite number of points being played, as opposed to a match like this that could be very short or very, very long based on side outs.
I don't know that I believe you, but I
Because
will wait.
because this could go 2 games to 3 games, and we don't know. But we could also have 15 minutes where very, very few points are scored.
Well, again,
We'll
we'll
find
see.
out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And by the way, I would encourage you next weekend to watch the Capital City Classic, where in Tallahassee, Florida, we have 6 professional players coming, 3 men, 3 women. Rodriguez, Meneses, and Mejia will be there. And we're going to experiment with some of these rules. We're going to use rally scoring. We're going to try 2 serves at a time versus serving when you win points. We're going to try to mix it up and see what does or doesn't work. So we're looking forward to that experience, and I know the players are too. They're curious.
Yes.
Well, this will be interesting. Oh, I've never done that before. And so be sure to tune in next weekend.
Because you'll be streaming
JTRB
on the
will be there.
LPRT
Yep.
live. You'll be able to see in the same place you're watching this match.
We'll have some Squash 57 on Friday evening. Rodriguez and Mejia have signed up for that. I know Rodriguez has played before. Mejia never has, but she said she's very excited to try it out. And some of the male pros as well. Cuevas is playing in that. And it'll be a lot of fun. And then we go into the exhibition in singles. That will be round robin, double round robin. Players will win total points for points won, games won, and matches won over the course of the double round robin. So every point will count.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
So Capital City Classic is actually in Tallahassee,
Yes.
Florida.
My hometown.
Next weekend.
Also have mixed pro, where each player will play with another member each time. So we get different matchups of mixed doubles. So that'll be a lot of fun too.
Fun. I love to play that format.
0 serving 2 on the court. Lots of action here on the LPRT. Even the week after, we're going to Boston for another stop.
2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
the Boston Open, thanks to Stuart Solomon, Solomon Racket and Sports, and the presenting sponsor, String Theory. Thank you to Stuart for bringing us back to Boston again this year.
Yeah, we've missed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 years, courtesy of COVID. It was the last tournament we had before
That's
COVID.
right. That's right.
2 serving 2, Herrera serving.
Kill shot by Rajsich.
You can see a nice welt on the left arm of Lotz. That's where she got too close to her opponent earlier today and paid the price.
Welt in the shape of a racket.
Of a
frame.
racket, yeah. Meneses took a swing in the middle of the court, and Lotz got too close. Caught her on the follow-through. Mejia playing within herself, controlling that ball, 3-2.
Control is a good word to describe her game.
Yeah, she's not the hardest hitter.
So much control, such a smart player. And control in the front of the court, where she's really tough. Very good hand.
Who's the hardest hitter on tour, TJ?
Well, I would say, for the past couple years, I would say Samantha. But watching Erica Mejia hit the ball today, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, her forehand is just incredible. And she really turns her hips so well to just generate all that power.
I agree 100% with you. So what's the call? Should be a replay.
2-3.
Two serves, three. Much closer game here in game two. Much tighter. Signature shot by Alexandra Herrera.
So good at that.
Signature. It's her money shot. It's her go-to. It's her most consistent shot on the court.
Trying to change this up, Rajsich, by going to the middle. Herrera is a left-handed player, Mejia right-handed, so the middle is both their backhands. And that was the attempt in that situation.
Well, I like the serve.
Mm.
It's just when Rajsich got the setup, she just skipped it. Big shout out to Sudzi Monchik and Veronica Sotomayor for hosting the event this weekend. This is a ladies professional racquetball tour event only. It's just 2 courts here at Vero Fitness in Vero Beach, Florida. And it's amazing. It's really amazing. This club is so neat.
It's a unique club.
Takes a lot of work to put on an event and to raise money and to get sponsors and to get food and snacks and just get things prepared. And on top of that, they redid the floors at this club.
Yeah, floors and lights. These are really nice courts.
Yeah.
I want to say a big thank you to both of them, and of course the local sponsors and tour sponsors who help us to get here and put on this streaming for you, etc. Excellent coverage from Mejia. Rajsich wants something.
And I'm not sure what it was asking for.
I think a court hinder hitting the door.
I didn't see a funny bounce other than just noise. Sounded different.
Behind the back from Rajsich. It was creative, but the outcome wasn't what she wanted.
2-3.
2 serving 3. One of the chat box was Vargas is the hardest hitter. Certainly up there.
Well, yeah, for sure. For sure. She is up there.
I've been on the court with most of these players. Mejia was the one who the sound was different. The sound was different. You could.
It's her, yeah. Not, I wouldn't say her backhand.
No.
But definitely her forehand.
Be hard to say that Sotomayor doesn't have the hardest backhand on tour.
God, she generates so much power. I mean, considering her size, I mean, she just, again, good mechanics.
Well, Lotz is looking back at the official with not happy with that call, but it was our partner who asked for that call.
And just because a player asks for it
Doesn't mean you
they
give
should get it.
Right. A lot of players go fishing.
Yes.
Wow. Calm, controlled, feet set, forehand pinch winner Herrera.
5-5. 6-5.
6 serving 5.
Oh my goodness.
What's the call?
Point.
Yep. Point given. Hard to argue that one. 7-5.
7-5.
Through the legs for Mejia.
He's an
Pinch
athlete.
winner. Casually walks forward for the replay. Winner of this takes on Scott and Lawrence. Packing our left. It's late in the evening, but Malia Bailey's here scouting. She knows the winner plays her daughter and Holly Scott. That's good coaching.
Yes. Hall of Famer. A lot of experience in racquetball.
Another avoidable hander on Rajsich. Half out, 5 serving 8. Rajsich Lotz take their first time out. Gives us an opportunity to talk about what's coming up tomorrow. TJ, some of these matches, I mean, we had some upsets today that we talked about. Sotomayor earlier, Jenny Daza, you know,
Over Carla Munoz, a tiebreaker, several tiebreakers.
Yeah, Mika Meneses over Cheryl Lotz. Excellent wins for some of these players and really causing a splash. And, you know, Holly Scott, Christina Amaya, the 16 versus 17 could go either way.
Right.
Scott got it in a tiebreaker.
And I think it was Christina Maya that said it's harder and harder on this tour to get out of the 32s.
And the
round of
16
32.
is the money round, and that makes it really important to get there. And so some of these players going home early. Nancy Enriquez, 11 seed, out in the round of
out
32s.
in singles and just lost
And
to
doubles,
doubles.
yes. So take a look at some of these coming up at 10 o'clock. Lawrence Mendez. Lawrence, of course, silver medalist at the World Championships recently. Minia Barrios. That'll be a fun match. 11 a.m. Sotomayor Mejia. Question for me isn't whether Sotomayor can beat Mejia. Can Sotomayor recover from the rigors of a full day at the courts, having not played very much?
Not played a tournament since the U.S. Open.
Right. And that will be the question: is how does she recover?
Actually, Chicago. Sorry, she was in.
Still, we're talking 4 months.
Yeah.
Can she recover and play her best? That will be the question. And then Rodriguez Vargas. Last time those two played, it was a tiebreaker at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
12 p.m. Jessica Parilla, Jenny Daza. One would favor Parilla, but Parilla pulled out injured in doubles this evening. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. And then the young Meneses from Bolivia taking on Herrera. I think Herrera will be the heavy favorite in that one. 1 p.m. Brenda Laime, Ronda Rajsich. Laime has had some
recent success over Rajsich.
And a lot of people, actually.
Yes.
Can she put it all together and take out Rajsich? And then last but not least, Longoria taking on USA player Holly Scott. Rajsich wants a court hinder, not going to get that. 11 serving 5. 4 points away from this match. Herrera Mejia. (12-5)
So
clean.
Smooth. And silky. Sorry.
Phrase of the weekend. Not too bad on that side either,
No.
Ronda Rajsich. Half out. And then Mejia skips it for a side out.
Yeah, she doesn't make a lot of errors.
5-12.
Unforced error from Lotz on the right side. Mejia plays with a lot of wrist. You'll see a lot of wrist action in her play where she pushes the ball forward rather than strikes it.
Which is very deceiving.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to anticipate where she's hitting the ball.
Too good from Mejia.
12-5.
12 serving 5. Wow.
What a reach.
Wouldn't have said that a couple of
I was just
seasons
going to
ago.
say the same thing.
Herrera earned that point.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly that Herrera, over the past few months,
13-5.
playing the best racquetball I've ever seen her play.
Agreed. She could have and maybe should have beaten Longoria in the final in Chicago.
14-5.
But this brings up match point 14-5. And classic forehand pinch winner from Herrera puts it away. Mejia not quite aware that that was match, but it is. The one seeds advance. They'll take on Scott and Lawrence tomorrow. But that concludes our evening's activities. We'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning to start with our singles. But on behalf of myself, Tim Baggers, TJ Bamba, and Jay Josie, JTRB, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then.